Hey Rangers Nation, it's the end of the season, so we're wrapping things up here at the Odd, and we're with head coach Jay McKee. He just addressed our players, our billet families, our directors on what a season it was, and there were some great sentiments that you gave the crowd here tonight. Maybe you can just elaborate on what that was and just on the year as a whole.
Well, it was a fun year. It was you go through a lot of ups and downs. We're with these kids 29 of every 31 days at the arena, and you build bonds, you build relationships, you build trust. You know, one of the things I left them with was they really didn't lose anything the other night in the Sioux. These kids have a lot to be proud of. It obviously wasn't the result any team sets the goal to have, but there's a lot of positives to take, and there's going to be a lot of positives moving forward with this hockey club.
I want to talk about your line in the playoffs. You, Greg, Nick, playing together, how much hard work and effort you put in. Was work ethic maybe one of the things that Coach McKee asked you guys to really dedicate to him in the playoffs?
Yeah, 100%. Just work ethic and simplicity, really. Just keep our game simple, and we'd have success, and we did that, and the success came. You know, we got the job done. We also chipped in a little bit on the offensive side of the puck, so that's always good. But yeah, we were really close. You know, they're great guys off the ice. We'd have pre-game meals together. We'd go out all the time together, so we were always talking. So it made it a lot easier when you got on the ice because you're comfortable with the guys.
And we certainly wouldn't have gotten where we did without him, especially after losing some of our key guys in the back end. So first MVP, we're going to go do Logan Stanley.
When you have to give out an award, you can't give it to everybody, so we ended up giving it to two guys this year. One was Logan Stanley. Logan played 30-plus minutes a night. Isn't something you want to do as a coach, but with the guys that went down and his experience, he's really the only really experienced guy in the back end. I think in the final game he was at 50 minutes of playing, and that, I mean, you can't say enough for how hard that is. And he, right to the final end, he had the utmost compete in his game. He was positive on the bench. He didn't show anyone he was tired or hurt. And the other one goes without saying, Mario Kalina, Super Mario. He got an opportunity in Sudbury, and Mike McKenzie and Kane did a great job at looking into not just Mario, but the games he had played, who he had played against, the success he had. He played very well against us when we played against them in Sudbury. He was exceptional. We wouldn't have been where we were without those two, without really everybody on our team. So there's a lot of MVPs, but to name two here today, Logan Stanley and Mario Kalina.
What does it mean to you to be given such an honor after the playoff drive that you guys had?
I'm honored to be the playoff MVP, or co-MVP, sorry. Especially because there's lots of deserving guys. You know, I could name off a bunch of them who played really well and helped us make a long run. And then what Jay said hit me right in the heart. And he had some nice words, and it was really nice of him. And I'm glad I could contribute the way I did in the playoffs.
Next year, you're going to be for sure one of the leaders on this team. What are you going to do over the course of the summer to kind of prepare yourself, and what kind of leader are you going to want to be for this team next year?
Yeah, I know, just over the summer, I think, you know what, it was a long season, so take a little, you know, couple weeks off. But after that, you know what, I gotta hit the gym hard, get stronger. You know, as a smaller guy, you know that you're playing against bigger guys. You need that little extra strength there, and you know, just keep skating. You know, probably work on my shot, because that's probably one of my weak points. I feel on the ice, so I think if I can get my shot up, that would help out a lot and all that. But I guess, you know, I kind of want to just lead by example. I guess, you know, and every day in practice, work hard. You know, show the young guys that, you know, you got to work for, you know, work to, you know, I guess move up there and earn some ice or whatever.
The buzz at the Odd in Game 6 when Cole Sherwood scored that overtime goal was something that fans of this team will remember for years. Maybe elaborate on exactly what the fans meant and how grateful you are to them for all their support.
I mean, I've been coaching for a number of years now, but it's seasons like this. It's having guys step up, play through adversity, play for each other, come together as a team. An organization like this, it's such a first-class organization, and we have the fan support that's second to none in the league. It's made me love coaching, and you know, I don't think there's a better testament there. I knew I liked coaching. I love coaching, and to be here now and experience this with these guys, it's something I'll never forget.
All right, fans, I know are just as anxious as we are for the start of next season, but as off seasons normally go, before you know it, we'll be right back here on East Avenue, back at the Odd for another season of Rangers hockey.